Hey everybody, I come on down here to the river. I'm gonna try to catch my wife some catfish. I've been fooling around, catching a fish or two, cooking it on the bank. I think she's gonna run me out of the house if I don't bring her some fish home. So that's the game plan today. We ain't trying to catch nothing big. We're just trying to catch some fish for dinner. You know, those 1 to 5 pounders. I had fits catching bait this morning. I finally caught some shad over at the lake. I ended up with 3, I think, and a leach that I originally thought was an eel. That thing's somewhat creepy. I'll show you here in a minute. I've never fished with the leach, but I kept him, and I'm gonna try him out here in a minute. The rig I'm using is just a straight shank hook with a piece of cut shad on it and a 4-ounce sinker underneath it. Just tie me a little leader in the line. Just gonna cast it right out in the middle of the river there and see if there's any hungry fish waiting. Man, I haven't even got everything set up good. This one right here is already good go. There's not a fish on it. Look at that one. That one's doing it too. Man, I pulled in one rod, another one goes down. That one's got a fish on it. I hung that one. That's what we're looking for right there. If I can catch a mess of them about 3 pounds, my wife will be happy. They're hitting quick too, but I don't have much bait. Let me get another piece of bait on there and get the fish back out there. And I'll get this one on the stringer. See, that line went slack and I hung that one. Video catfish. We're trying to get dinner though, so he's going home with me. Especially with no more bait than I got. That's 2. I'm gonna cut me off a piece of this leech and try. And look at that thing. That just looks wicked. I'm afraid to even touch it. I know that's not very manly of me to say, but it's the truth. I'm gonna cut a piece of him off, put him on hook, and toss him out there and see if we can't catch catfish with him though. All right, here he goes in all his splendor. That thing is tough as shoe leather. I'm just gonna put him on like that, pitch him out there and see what happens. Right here. Yeah, I got it. That was on shad too. It's just not hitting that leech. I wish I had about 5 more shad. Reel him all the way up. Another one about 1 pound. He's going on the stringer too. Catch a limit of these suckers, we'll have us a fish fry. Those are just right to eat. Black one's getting a bite, but I took the leech off of it and put a piece of cut shad on there. Yeah, we got it. It seems to be what they want, so maybe they're as grossed out by the leech as I am. Another little blue just right for eating. Oh, and he didn't get my bait either. That's good because I don't have much of it. That's number 4. I keep this up, we'll be in business. I didn't have the camera on and I hooked another one. It feels like a little nicer one. The first 4 I caught in probably 10 minutes. It's probably been 45 minutes since I've caught one. Oh, it's not that big, it just got wrapped up in the line. I'm dragging it in sideways. It's about the same size as all the rest of them. I'm starting to wear out. This is 5. This is plenty enough for dinner. Anything we catch now go in the freezer. I'm freezer fishing from this point on, I guess. But I probably won't sit down here much longer. My old butt's hurting and the fishing has slowed way down. I'll give it probably another hour though. Maybe I'll catch a few more. Maybe it'll pick back up. Yeah, he wished he was down here. I know how that goes. This makes 6. I'm down to my last couple pieces of shad. Another line was flat. No, there's not one on there. That's just an old drum. I'm not 100% sure there's not one on that rock. There he is. Old drum. I made that gumbo video the other day with the rabbit. And I said something along the lines of Gumbo City. I don't remember who it was. I apologize. They said, is that a place? And the only thing I could think is if it's not, it should be. And if Gumbo City was a place, those freshwater drums would sure enough be a resident. If you never had gumbo with drum in it, then you're missing out. One's not enough to get it done. It takes about 2 pounds of flays, and you don't get a whole lot off of them. I'll come down here later when the gates are open and we'll jig fish and we'll catch a slew of them. All right, I've got everything reeled up and ready to go. Let me show y'all a trick real quick on carrying these fish out on a stringer. I'm kind of a sissy, so when I try to carry them out with the rope, it cuts into my hand. So I find me a stick and I wrap my stringer around the stick like so, and it gives me a carry handle so that stringer don't cut into my hand. It's not such a big deal when you just got 5 or 6 fish, but if you're carrying a limit, then it sure does help. I sure appreciate y'all watching. I'm gonna get out of here, so we'll catch you next time.